Hi, I'm Jenny. Welcome to All About Fun and Games. Stay tuned for the top 10 board games that are like Clue. Clue was one of my favorite board games growing up, with sneaking around the mansion, asking questions, and trying to discover who done it. You felt like a real detective. So if you loved Clue as much as I did growing up, then these following games you might like as well. They're similar to Clue in game mechanics and theme. So let's get to the list, and in no particular order, just as I have them here. Number 1, Spy Alley. This is a game for 2 to 6 players, ages 8 and up. If you like the deduction aspect of Clue, Spy Alley not only has that, but adds a bit of bluffing to the mix. Each player becomes a spy for a particular country and has a mission for that country to complete. In the game, you try to deduce and expose other spies, while cleverly completing your mission without blowing your own cover. The winner of the game is either the last spy standing or the spy who first completes their mission without revealing themselves. Number 2, Suspicion, for 2 to 6 players, ages 10 and up. Suspicion is a game of secret identity, deduction, and bluffing. The object of the game is to steal jewels during a masquerade party without revealing who you are to the other players. They are doing the same. When the last jewel is stolen of any color, it is time to make your best guesses who is who and tally up the scores of both your stolen jewels and correct deductions. Love the game, lots of family fun. Number 3, Scotland Yard. This is a game for 3 to 6 players, ages 10 and up. This is my vintage game, but they have remade it and it is in more modern form. In Scotland Yard, one player is Mr. X. All other players are the detectives who work together to try to catch him. Mr. X must escape capture to win. Scotland Yard, all the other players win if they capture him. The catch is, Mr. X's movements are mostly hidden, while Scotland Yard's movements are limited to extent and need to be strategic. They only have so many moves to catch him. This cat and mouse game of deduction and logic is loads of fun. Number 4, Micro Macro Crime City. This is a game for ages 12 and up and 1 to 4 players. It takes about a half hour to play. Micro Macro Crime City is a cooperative game that includes 16 different cases to solve, with a few bonuses too. You'll need all your investigative skills, possibly a magnifying glass, which is included, the large city map, and thinking caps to discover what has happened and solve the case. Can you do it? Number 5, Love Letter. This is a game for 2 to 6 players, ages 10 and up, and takes about 20 minutes to play. Love Letter is a bluffing and deduction type game. There are only 21 cards, each numbered and with abilities. Players start with 1 card each and then must draw and play a card each turn, resolving the played card's ability. These are key to the game. Players try to have the highest numbered card at the end of the round to win a favor token. Depending on the number of players determines the amount of favor tokens needed to win the game. Number 6, Sabator. This game is for 3 to 10 players, ages 8 and up. Sabator is a card game which includes hidden roles. There are 2 teams, gold digging dwarves and those that are saboteurs. The number depends on player count. If you are a gold digger, you build tunnels to find gold. If you are a saboteur, you try to prevent gold diggers from doing so you can keep the gold yourself. The player with the most gold wins. Number 7, Mysterium Park. This is a game for 2 to 6 players, ages 10 and up. Mysterium Park is another cooperative game on the list, but with one player being a ghost of the director of the park who went missing years before, and since that time, strange things have been happening. The players are psychics, looking for the truth of what happened. They receive visions from the ghost, intent on giving them the truth. If the players discover the truth of what happened, they win, and the ghost is able to rest in peace. If not, they lose, and the ghost continues to haunt for all eternity. Number 8, One Night Ultimate Werewolf. This game is for 3 to 10 players, ages 8 and up, and takes about 10 minutes to play. Every player has a secret role in One Night Ultimate Werewolf. In order to win, you must use all your deductions and bluffing skills possible to kill a werewolf. But to do so, you must first figure out who the werewolves are and influence the majority of the vote to do so. Interesting, quick-to-play game that you can play again and again and again on game night. Number 9, Mystery of the Abbey. This is for 3 to 6 players, ages 8 and up, and takes about an hour to play. Mystery of the Abbey is like Clue on steroids. You are a traveler who stayed at the Abbey overnight. When you wake in the morning, one of the monks from the Abbey has been discovered at the bottom of the cliff. This wasn't an accident, and it is up to you and your companions to discover who did it. Players move around the rooms of the Abbey, each with special conditions, asking questions about the certain traits of the other monks to deduce who did it. Players can gain and lose points during the game, but the player with the most points at the end wins. And number 10, Black Sonata. This is a solo-only game for ages 12 and up and takes about a half hour to play. As shown from previous games, many deduction games are designed to require 3 or more players, certainly not just one, but not the case with Black Sonata. It has a unique system allowing excellent solo play. Deduction and logic are key to win. I love it. In Black Sonata, you are trying to discover who is the Black Lady of Shakespeare's sonnets, which is a true historical mystery in itself. In this clever game, you must track the Dark Lady to gain clues to discover her identity. Clues inform you of the different symbols associated with the Dark Lady, much like in the Mystery of the Abbey, and you must identify her before time runs out or lose. It's a mind exercise for sure. So there are 10 board games that are like Clue. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time here at All About Fun and Games.